Salutations, Scorpio. Welcome to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess. My name is Nakia. And today I will be doing your Soul Glow reading. I do Soul Glow readings for each sign once a month. But I have other readings that I will be posting continuously throughout the month on this channel. So, when I was meditating on your energy, Scorpio, I got the vibe of beautiful change, big change, major change, the type of change that makes you end relationships with certain people, not because you necessarily want to, but just because what you become no longer fits in the puzzle of where you were. So you become a puzzle piece in a different puzzle altogether, in a different picture altogether. So before we pull a card from the enchanted map, we're going to go ahead and pray for the energies to be of the Most High God. Divine Mother and Father, Most High God, thank you so much for Scorpio. Thank you for the messages that you have for Scorpio. Thank you for allowing me to read for Scorpio. Thank you for allowing your messages to be clear for the viewer. Allow the viewer to receive secret synchronicity so that they know that the message was divinely orchestrated just specifically for them. Decrease me and increase you. Let your messages be clear. Let them be heard. Let your will be done. So it is. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Get this message for Scorpio, Divine Mother and Father. What messages do you want Scorpio to receive at this time? I feel like it's no need to be afraid, because my eyes are being drawn to my birthday card, and laugh and love are big, like they're vibrating to me. So these changes are big, happy changes, to be honest with you. So it's so many cards, but I'm going to take them and leave them stacked, and you'll see what I'm saying. So encouragement, your angels and spirit guides are encouraging you to continue on your path of this transformation and this change. Cleaning house, slow and steady, listening, sad embrace, and dry desert. So your spirit guides are really asking you to dig deep into your soul at this time. Listen to the messages that are coming through. It might be some sadness, and that I feel like that sadness is coming from the fact that certain relationships are just not, they lack the capacity or the depth that you're asking or needing them to. But Scorpio, it's not funny, but it is, because Scorpio, I am a Cancer. You are my sister sign, Scorpio. Even I cannot go to the depths of the feeling at all times with a Scorpio, because a Scorpio can sometimes tend to have more outrageous outbursts. And I believe me, Scorpio, I too drive a spiritual Maserati at times. All right, and what I mean by this spiritual Maserati, meaning it's a lot of power in those feelings, Scorpio. It's a lot of power there. And sometimes when you're learning how to, or when you're going to a different depth, like a different depth for Scorpio is like a new height for Gemini, right? So when you're going to this depth, you have to remember that not everybody is going to be able to go to those Mariana Trench depths that you can go to. You're going to have to learn how to call on your spiritual team in those times. Not all relationships have to end just because they're not able to travel those depths with you, because differences attract. You know, it's good to have somebody who's able to go to the heights that you're not used to, because that type of energy can pull you out of the depths and remind you that, hey, Scorpio, it's a whole life up here on the surface, you know? So let's read this, because I feel that now with this cleaning house card coming out, that you're being asked to clean up so that you can prepare. You're preparing for this new level. You're preparing for this new depth. And there, of course, your spiritual team is wanting you to go to these depths They're with you. They're providing you this encouragement. Cleaning house says it's time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. So that can also be looking towards these the relationship endings that I was looking at or feeling, and also just the thought patterns that used to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be an ending of a relationship. All right, that's not always the case. Sometimes the relationship that ends is the relationship with the part of you that says that you can't have relationships with people that can't go to the same depths as you. Like, come on now, Scorpio. Don't be mad at the boat because it's not a submarine. All right, you're a submarine. All right, so when you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage. See that? That emotional baggage, Scorpio, must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world, Scorpio. We just talked about that. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted. Look at what you've resisted. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. So it really feels as if you might be undervaluing or overvaluing certain things, situations, and people in your life. Only you and your spiritual team can decide what those things truly are. We're going to get some information about that right here today. These are general readings, Scorpio, so do not take this as Bible. Take this as an authentic way to search the truth within yourself. Ask your spiritual team to guide you. Pray, call on the Most High God, just like I have done for you. But nobody can do it like you can do for you. But the Scorpios have like that healing venom. Scorpios have a healing venom, you know. Even though Scorpios are water signs, when I think of Scorpio, I always think of fire energy, you know, even though Scorpio is water. So I'm seeing like those volcanoes that are in the water, at the depths of the water, that heat up the water around it, and other people are not really able to handle those depths or those temperatures, Scorpio. But so let's focus on the people and the relationships around you and more focus on your magic and what you need to get rid of in order to fully live in the power of your own magic, Scorpio. Energy for Scorpio, Divine Mother and Father. Energy for Scorpio. I'm going to sit this over here to the side. Energy for Scorpio, Divine Mother and Father. Energy for Scorpio. Energies for Scorpio. First card out is asking you to rest. So it's like you need a clean house and so you can have a place to rest. Like making the nest. You see, it's like she's sleeping a nest. Cleaning the nest. Preparing your home for whatever is to come. It looks like what's coming is really, really good. The Wheel of Fortune is out next. Scorpio. Soul Glow information for Scorpio. Ooh, that flew out. The Moon, another sister sign. There goes that fiery energy, the Sun. The Tower, bringing down those ideas that don't need to be there. The Strength card, being strong and standing strong through it all. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Fire, more fire energy. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Again, this energy of leaving. Leaving the shenanigans behind, my dear Scorpio. Look, leaving that behind. It might be a little bit of resistance towards it too, looking at that Four of Pentacles, the way she's holding her bag in this tight vice grip. Make sure that your cards are in view. Okay, Scorpio, this really looks like some good energy. It looks like this rest is going to bring forth this new, it's going to start turning the wheels of destiny in your life. Now, there she is going to the depths of the Mariana Trench. Her friends and her family are howling at the moon up here like, Scorpio, come back. Come back, Scorpio. Because Scorpio knows what Scorpio needs to do, because Scorpio finds rest, rejuvenation, restoration in these depths. The Sun card, the most optimistic card in the deck. The first time this card has come out in my readings, I don't remember anybody else getting the Sun card, but I could be wrong because I've done a lot of readings so far. All right, let's clarify these cards, but I do not remember the Sun card coming out. Not saying that it didn't, just saying I don't remember. Clarify these cards for me. Clarify these cards for me, Divine Mother and Father, for Scorpio. Oh no, these are my, I grabbed my Oracle deck first. But I'm going to put these back, but look what it is, a diving beetle. A diving beetle. Water element, creative force, and slow movement. And then the centaur at the bottom, which is really about being a master teacher. Put these back, okay? Thought that was significant. I put my deck up here, remember? I put it up here. Clarify the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Sun, the Tower, Strength. Whew, all this major arcana, Scorpio. Major change, like I said. The King of Wands, like I said, I feel like you are fire, Scorpio. I've always felt that way about Scorpios. Okay, even though you're water, I've always felt you as fire. The King of Wands, the Four of Cups with this. It's almost like you're looking at it like, meh. Oh my goodness, the Moon, the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is talking about coming up for air. Like, don't stay down there in that trench too long. The Sun, clarified by the Hermit card. Lots of introspection. The Tower. Ooh, what a beautiful thing to clarify the Tower. The Strength card, clarified by another number 8. The 8 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. Another major arcana, the Hierophant. And then look what is clarifying the Knight of Wands, the Emperor. And then we got the Six of Pentacles that wanted to pop itself out. So I'm going to just stick that over here. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Very beautiful. So I'm recording this on 8/8, Lionsgate, right? So I find it significant that the 8 of Swords is clarifying the 8th major arcana, was really the 9th, but the number 8, which is strength, self-imposed prison, okay? That's what we're trying to get rid of, this self-imposed prison of being at the bottom of this trench by yourself, feeling like you have to be down there just because you can be down there. I mean, go down there, discover what needs to be discovered, and come on back up, okay? Because none of us can jump down there with you, Scorpio. I love you, Scorpio. My dad is a Scorpio. Okay. This Four of Swords, letting you know that you need to chill out with that whole idea that things have to be a certain way, okay? Allow your spirit to shine and bring forth the gifts that you know that you're able to bring forth, okay? Look at that, the Queen of Wands right here. I don't know why that called me to pull that up right then in that moment. You know, it's like a sadness that you have inside that I just don't really understand if you understand it totally, because it's such a tremendous change. You know, I'm not going to downplay it. I'm not going to play it down. it seems like this is the highest or the lowest that you've ever been. When I say low, I'm not talking about sadness. I'm just talking about the most expansive thinking that you've ever had in your entire life. And that expansive thinking seems like it at one point brought you to this height of joy. But now that you realize that there's nobody you can have a conversation with about it, it's brought you this apathy. Like, Now, you see the expression on his face. Now, the Page of Cups, then with this moon card, and it's asking you to come up for air. You are receiving surprising insights, but come up for air, because when you come up for that air, and it's so funny that I talked about Gemini when I first spoke about you. When you think about aspects of air and water, they are constantly thought about together. You know, water is a good thing. Water is the way we tend to describe emotions is to use the analogy of water. But if we're going to use the analogy of water, we also have to understand that if we're in that water, we can drown. Okay, an alligator can be under the water for quite some time, but it can't live under the water. Even whales, they can go to extreme depths, but they still have to come up for air at some point. Scorpio, come up for air. The time that you spend in introspection and self-illumination, this is dope time because it allows you to be a healer, Scorpio. You've got the type of, what did I say, that scorpion type, it's like a medicine that you have that's just pulsing through your veins that comes from this time that you spend at the depths of this trench, okay? But knowing that once you have obtained what you need to obtain, come out and shine your light, because that is going to help to bring down these false ideas for others and yourself as well, of thinking that you're the only one that can go to these depths, because there are many. Like, I can go to the depths of Scorpio quite frequently, and I do, but it's not that comfortable, I'll say. It's an environment that Scorpio tends to thrive in. When you do allow yourself to come back up for air and shine your light, that light shines on all these places that people at one point thought were solid and secure, right? That tower comes down, forcing a need to clean house, right? People might turn to Scorpio quite frequently and really get mad at Scorpio because Scorpio made a mess. But Scorpio didn't make a mess. Scorpio just brought down what was never supposed to be there to start with. Let me sip my tea. Because of this, Scorpio tends to keep a lot of things to themselves, right? Because what's the point in talking if they can't understand anyway, right? But wrong. You keep talking, keep shining, because it's really not about that other person, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting with that infinity sign that's on her arm there. It's really about you being humble and being led by the divine, because the divine has created you to be who you are and to do what you do and to shine the way that you shine, and to be able to go to those depths to get those gems that only you know what to do with. Okay. Unfortunately, at sometimes that feeling of being the only one who can dive down to this depth ends up causing you to feel as if you are in some type of emotional prison that's created by your mind, because it's really not a prison. You're just being encouraged to have a new perspective on this. And the strength is coming from your heart, Scorpio, not necessarily your mind all the time. Allow that strength to come from your heart. The Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Hierophant. It's like this new childlike knowing of how to handle the energy that you obtain from being at these depths. Like a mermaid who's learning how to live on land, okay? Or who's learning how to acclimate to land and learning how to share gifts on land that Like in the water, she's a super fast swimmer. She swims really good. But on land, it's not easy to walk at the same speed that she swims. So just learning how to go at this land pace, and it gets easier and easier the more frequently you come to the land, Scorpio. So just being able to balance between the depths and the heights, okay? Because I think it's interesting that even though these trees are meant to be in the background, they still look like they're lower than she is at that point. The way she's dancing with that pinnacle, okay? That learning this balance is going to not only bolster your spirituality, but it's also going to bring you a very unique way to do business. All right. The Emperor, Scorpio, the Emperor comes out to clarify this Knight of Wands. There's a bald eagle here. The bald eagle is not, it's not the type of bird that you see as frequently. I mean, you don't see the bald eagle as frequently as you see a crow, or as frequently as you see a vulture or a blue jay or a cardinal. You know, they're rare. And they are very strong, ferocious birds. Bald eagles are the type of eagles that they fly at those heights, right? Bald eagles fly at different heights than most people do. I feel like the energy of Aries, there may be an Aries around you in your circle that can be very helpful, or you may have Aries placements in your chart. It really doesn't matter. But there's this energy of pushing forward and being a leader that I'm getting from this energy, and just being you, because you are a leader. Did you know that bald eagles are so important that our state here in North Carolina has really gone to great measures to try to repopulate the bald eagle, to repopulate the state with bald eagles, because they're such an interesting bird that people were really even out there hunting these birds, right? I think it's illegal. I think it's totally illegal to hunt them. I know it is, okay? But just know that what you're doing or who you are, you're meant to go to those depths, and you're meant to be at those heights. You might have a significant person in your life that you feel that they don't understand you because they soar at those heights and you swim at those depths. So you feel that they lack the capacity or the energy or the know-how or the wisdom to understand you. But I feel like you're being encouraged to walk away from that thought process. Yeah. You're definitely being encouraged to walk away from that thought process, because it's really draining your energy. Look, and the fact that that card slid out there so that I could look at this Four of Pentacles again, and then the Five of Wands is underneath that, is really draining your energy to keep trying to hold on to the idea that nobody understands you. Because some people, it's not that they don't understand you. It's just that they have a different perspective of the same situation. These two energies are seeing things totally different. They are extremes, but they are necessary. And not only are they necessary, but they provide for a much broader understanding, understanding, overstanding of certain energies and situations. So respecting your friends, partners, and partnerships for their differences instead of judging them for their differences is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment, okay? Because you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and again with that balanced energy of the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Because remember, I see you as fiery water. The Emperor, that is fire energy, right? Because that's associated commonly with Aries, which is a leader, and it is cardinal fire, okay? So you've got this opportunity to let go of those thought processes that do not serve you at all, Scorpio, and enjoy the relationships and enjoy and respect the people for who they are, Scorpio. Messages of encouragement for Scorpio. That's a lot, but I see take divinely guided change. Moonlighting. Look, this is a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put them out there because the cards are flowing in abundance for you. Moonlighting, let go of guilt, release resentments about money, and take divinely guided change. That's the card that I just saw flip out before, so it's just meant for these cards to come out. And savings. So this energy that is telling me that you have great things coming your way. This moonlighting card coming up over top of this moon card is letting me know that the thought process needs to be changed, okay? Because this partnership or this person that you might be giving the crooked eye to, they could be the key to you bringing in a different way of making your money. A more enjoyable way, honestly, because this person or this project or this thing or this idea, it sees everything so much different. So look at what you're actually, with this cleaning house, what are you going to keep? That's your savings. And what are you going to let go of? Guilt, resentment, things that you don't need, let go, release. Those are the things that you're going to clean out of the house. The things that you're going to keep, okay, are the things that provide somewhat of a guiding light while you're in the darkness, Scorpio. Let's get one final message for Scorpio. Okay. I think I got these same cards for Virgo. This macaque, where it was speaking more towards hierarchy and family structure, and the sheep. With you guys, though, this energy, I got these same two cards, but with you, the energy is reading more as if you just calm down this somewhat of a, you know, disappointment or resentments about your relationships or money or whatever this is. You know what it is. I don't. It's a general reading, but it's going to allow you to have more enjoyable family times. Okay? A crown safaka. Femininity, attentiveness, and group accord. This has a lot to do with your ability to receive from others, okay? To be able to receive from others. You know, when we had said earlier, what's the point in talking when they can't hear you anyway? Or when they ain't listening anyway? No, look, motherhood, femininity. There's a need to learn how to receive. Okay, and allow other people in your life to bring you or to flow their viewpoints into you. And look, seahorse, fatherhood. You got fatherhood and motherhood right here together. This could be a relationship, a romantic relationship. I'm not sure, but either way, allow yourself to let love flow. Be it with your work, your family, your friends, your relationships, your romantic life, whatever it is. Be in balance within yourself, okay? And allow yourself to give fatherhood and receive motherhood. Because I feel like ultimately you do want this family energy to flow in your life. You feel like you don't know if you're cut out for it, but you are cut out for it, Scorpio. You just have to be able to release the idea that everything has to be a certain way. Look at that. What, didn't I say something about a mermaid? Didn't I say something about a mermaid, Scorpio? Femininity again, allure and charm. Scorpio, acclimate to the land. All right, acclimate to the land. We know you're great at diving, but acclimate to the land. I hope that this reading has brought you some type of clarity and peace. If so, let me know. Until next time, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.